NRD Atlanta. I am Petty Officer Sherrill. I'm one of the classifiers here at MEPS Atlanta, one of the liaison officers. Today we're going to go over training for how to upload documents into PRIDE. This here is PRIDEMOD. I don't know what type of access you guys have. We have a classifier in a low district. I'm going to show you guys how to do this under the NRD classifier, but obviously you'll go into PRIDE and do it under your own access. So when you go into upload documents into a applicant's profile, you're going to hit the Action tab, come down to the Find Applicant. You can put full social here in Applicant Social tab, or you can search the applicant by last name, first name. So right now, we're going to use John Day, male applicant, and we're going to pretend that we're putting documents into his profile. So once you search the applicant's profile, this is what's going to come up. On the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to go down to the Documents and Forms tab, click on it, and it's going to bring up all of the documents and forms that this applicant is required to have. A lot of times when you project the applicant and you send them down with their BEERS docs, you should also have these documents uploaded into their profile. It helps the classifiers, it helps the processors speed the process up a little bit faster, but they still have to have actual physical copies, sight seen, original copies when they come down to the MEPS. So here, the top tab, birth certificate, you're going to click on the blue cross on the right hand side of the tab, and then you're going to go down to the bottom of that window that says upload file. Click on it. There's going to be a browse tab from the next window, and then you're going to click on it, and then you're going to pull that particular document out of whatever folder or file that you currently have it sitting in. And you can do this not only for the BEERS docs. You can go ahead and get a head start on all those recruiting admin docs that you have to have them do, like the drug and alcohol abuse statement. You can get a head start on the fraternization policy acknowledgement statement. You can get a head start on the 680 3AE for the requests, examination requests, all that stuff that you guys normally send them down with. You can get a head start on that. Now, I understand some of these documents may be a little complicated because there might be some extra documents that you need to have uploaded, but you will not be able to find on this particular tab. An example of that will be dependent docs. So here you don't see no dependent docs on the document category. So in that case, you have to come down here where it says other documents. You're going to see that at the bottom of this screen on the bottom left hand corner. You're going to come all the way over here to add other documents. That's going to give you a window that says add other documents. Now there's a drop down tab here. One says form, the other says upload. If you can't find a document under the form drop down, then more than likely you'll be able to find it under the upload. But we're just going to go through the form real quick. And for the most part, you can type in the document number to find the actual document tab, or you can put in the document title. So right now I'm going to type in dependent because I don't know what the document form is. I don't see dependent in here. So we're going to look under the upload tab to see if it's in there. So right there, it says dependents BEERS docs. So if they're married and they require their dependents BEERS docs, such as dependent social security card, dependent birth certificate, maybe a passport, ID, things of that nature, you can do it here. I'm going to click on this dependent BEERS docs, hit the add upload, bada boom, bada bing, I get another upload file window. And just like I did for the others, I can click on this, I can pull my document out of whatever folder or tab that I have it sitting in. We're just going to use just an example. Boom. So when I upload that tab, what happens is it generates, when I upload that file, excuse me, what happens is it generates a whole new tab under there. So that's going to always be there. Now before we didn't have the Dependents Beers Doc tab on this screen. Now that we have the document uploaded, it's in the screen. If you come over to this type column here, it's going to tell you that the document has been uploaded. If you go over to the right side of that under the last modified, this is timestamp. So anytime you guys upload a document, it's going to show the date and the time that you uploaded it. That's how we always are able to tell when a document got uploaded. If I go over to the right of that, where you see the magnifying glass and the paper, click on that, come over it, last modified under this window. It also shows the timestamp of when this document got uploaded. It also tells me the user, so the individual DOD ID number, it shows who loaded that particular document up. And of course, if I want to see that document, all I have to do is bring the mouse over to the title tab, or the title column, put the mouse over the actual document. Bada boom, bada bing. It brings that document that's loaded up in there. Now this isn't the actual Beers document. I just pulled a document out of one of our share drive files and just put it in there. Another feature of this particular area is archiving documents. So let's say you guys make a mistake, or let's just say something changes with the applicant and you no longer need the old document because you have a new document to replace it. What you're going to do is come over here to the right hand side of this window where it says archive document. You're going to hit the archive button. Okay. Now that document is no longer there. You go back in under the upload file, you browse, you pull the new document to replace it and put it inside of that document file. Now if you need to recall the old document, you're going to hit here under the status tab. It's going to be a drop down tab. You're going to have two options, active and archive. Active obviously is the current document that's in there, but we can also pull the old document that's archived. And just like that, that's going to show us the old document that we had under the active for this particular document and form. So real quick to reiterate what we discussed in terms of document upload. If you have an applicant projected to come down for processing, you can get a head start on their document uploads by going into their profile and uploading the stamped site scene copies of the Beers documents. Not only the Beers documents, you can get a head start on the drug and alcohol abuse statements, the aberrant behavior statements, and the other drug and alcohol statement, and all that good stuff. Also, day of shipping, what happens is we get a lot of applicants to come down. They say that they have ROTC, or they may have some college credits. They might not have the transcripts with them the day that they come down to process. As you guys all know, they certainly can bring it down the day of shipping, and we can get that changed. However, if they don't have it the day of process, we much rather for them to have those documents sent to us before they ship. The college credits, because it's a monetary bonus also associated with the advanced pay grade, that needs to be reviewed by a high authority. That's either Mr. Harrison, Chief Evans, or Mr. Dean, before we can go ahead and start applying that money to their incentive bonuses. So you can also upload those documents, but when you upload them, please either send an email or call us to let us know, because the day of shipping, if we don't know and you guys have already uploaded those documents, we might not know to ask. The applicants might not think to ask. So just for checks and balances. Once you guys upload those documents, just give us a heads up so we can go in and review them and get that stuff taken care of. It just helps with the efficiency and better flow of making sure the applicant is getting everything that they need. And you would do that here under the support and education document. You can just add the transcripts here under this document file, or whatever else you need to do. And as always, if you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to reach back out to MEPS Atlanta. Our number is 470-346-6900. Thank you guys and have a blessed day.